I've been sitting here all morning. I gotta get out. If you celebrated the 4th of July yesterday, I hope it was fun. We spent some time with family and then another party with some friends. Took the kiddos to go see the Nashville fireworks from really far away.
I told you you could give them to me and you just threw it down.
It's almost like you're there. But plus side, no traffic.
Can anyone tell me?
Sometimes you just gotta get out of the studio and go get a nice cold drink.
What's happening? Can anyone tell me what's happening?
I'm not gonna show you what I got. Somebody told me I should eat an apple instead of drink Red Bull from the last episode, so no more beverages for you. See, here's the thing. I actually shot this video once and I started rambling. Didn't get to the point. What I want to talk about today, how big do you think? Meaning, are you in the habit of thinking big or thinking small? Specifically as it relates to music or just life in general, I see so many people, and myself included at times, who insist on thinking small and safe and limited. Here's an example of small thinking. I released a video several years ago called Why I Don't Pirate Plugins. Just explained, A, I don't think it's right, but B, I think that endless pursuit of the best plugin to make my mixes better is frivolous, because the only thing that will make my mixes better is making me better. That was the whole point of the video. You wouldn't believe, or maybe you would, the number of comments I get still to this day where people are adamantly justifying their position. If the plugins weren't so expensive, I don't have any money. They're just all excuses, and the immediate issue isn't, oh, these people are doing something they shouldn't be doing. The bigger issue is these people think so small. They think, I can't afford this thing, therefore I will settle for getting it and not paying for it, but then that means I can get anything I want without having to work and pay for it. And that's just not a great way to live. Pretty regularly, someone will say, well, look at all the equipment you have, because you can see my gear in the background. This white guy clearly can just afford whatever he wants. The rest of us aren't rich and privileged like you, bro. First of all, I acknowledge that being a white male American is a privilege, and that's a thing, I get that. But secondly, I didn't start with all this stuff, right? Get down, let's be super practical. I started HomeStudioCorner.com when all I had was a laptop and like a set of speakers and an interface. That's it. I bought a little flip cam for like 150 bucks, and it cost me $100 to set up a website and domain hosting and all that, and I started working. And a lot of the stuff I have now, equipment-wise, actually came through the work that I do through Home Studio Corner. I've created, over the 8 years I've been running this website, I've been creating value and creating value. I've done close to 1,000 YouTube videos, and thousands of emails and articles. I've just done the work, I've done the work, I've done the work, I've created value. I've created a lot of things that didn't work, and I found things that do work, and I've done the work, and I've done the work, and I've done the work. And what happens? It starts to get me a little bit of attention. It starts to get me a few customers. It starts to get the attention of other brands that would like to give me their equipment in order to create videos around them, because I have an audience and they would like to put their equipment in front of that audience. So why am I telling you this? To brag about how awesome I am? No, it's simply a demonstration of how one guy managed to, thankfully, think bigger and things happened. Imagine if in 2009, when I was working at Sweetwater and I had an audio degree and I knew a little bit about recording and audio, and I had this idea to start this blog and create YouTube videos about making music in a home studio. Imagine if, in having those thoughts in my head, I said, who would ever listen to me? I'm not a professional audio engineer. I've not worked on any major label releases. I don't have any major credits. I don't have any famous friends. I'm just a kid living in Indiana selling audio equipment. I'm a loser. I'm a nobody. No one will ever listen to me. Let me just go back to work and keep quiet and lay low and keep things safe. Did you notice how even my affect and my expression and overall demeanor changed in just saying that stuff. I don't believe that stuff, but even just saying it out loud made me, That's how powerful our words and our thinking can be. So if you resonate with some of that and you find yourself dreaming one thing, but then talking yourself out of it because your smart side of your brain convinces you that you're not capable of doing this big thing or having this big thing or going to this big place, you gotta set that craziness free. Now, you may very well not be able to do the thing, but wouldn't your life be more interesting if you pursued an awesome thing and failed to get it versus sitting back and holding your cards close to the vest and keeping it safe your entire life? What's that big thing you want to do? Just say it. Just type it in the comments below. What's the big thing? And just see what happens. I bet your brain, if you allow yourself to think big and then ask the next question, how can I get there? You'd be amazed at the things your brain will do. So many things for me in my business and life have happened when I've allowed myself to think big. I've allowed myself to put myself out there, and some things happen. Do bad things happen? Yeah. Do I fail? But do good things also happen? Yes. Now, I can't speak for how this will work out for you. It might be an abysmal failure, but I'd be willing to bet if I was on a professional football team, I would rather play in the Super Bowl and lose than never get to the Super Bowl. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, let's cut to a clip of sunshine and rain happening at the same time. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.